Well, this is exciting. Vlogtober. I fully intend to get on board with Vlogtober. I'm hoping that I've got all my plans. So barring a disaster or ill health, Vlogtober should be happening. So my Vlogtober in past years has been the classic day in the life, because that's how I've been able to do it. This year, because my work is taking over far more of my time, that's not going to be possible. So we have plans. We have a lot of plans. I'm going to go into my Vlogtober plans. So it's going to be in the format, hopefully, of about 10-minute videos. So they shouldn't be any longer than 10 minutes. So it should be like little bites of the cherry. And I'm going to do 7 things, of which I haven't worked out what the 7th one is yet. I will get back to you on that. And split them into the 7 days of the week. So one day I'm going to focus on something I'm cooking. One day I'm going to do a day in the life. So it'll be the classic day in the life. One day will be a craft, and not necessarily knitting. I've got needle felting, I've got some painting, I've got you may know the program Nailed It. Along those lines, I've got some Instagram things that people have made that I was going to have a go at, which could be quite amusing because I'm no good at that. I'm going to do cleaning, so it's going to be like a time lapse maybe of an area of the house that I'm going to tidy up, because I personally find them really satisfying. Trip out, there'll be a trip out hopefully each week, and something yarn related, be it stash sorting, looking in project bags. So actually I've got a little list, so I've been really quite organized. So I need 5 things for each, and I'm doing cooking. I was thinking I was going to do my soup and bread, my cheese scones, some cinnamon biscuits, a Nutella spooky tree. That is an Instagram one, which looks amazing, but we'll give it a go. And I'm going to make my Christmas cake. That'll be in the last one. Then craft, I've got needle felting, and hopefully that some of these craft ones and some of the cooking ones I'm going to do with the girls. I've already spoken to Charlie and Meg, and they're both on board to doing these things with me. So hopefully we're going to do some needle felting. I'm going to make an autumn wreath. That's just going to be me. Do some diamond art. Never done that before, so that should be interesting. A pumpkin flower arrangement. Again, that's an Instagram. And the mushroom tree deck, that's also an Instagram. And then yarn related, I've got stash sorting, project bag shuffle. Why am I shuffling my project bags? Is that into autumn bags? Maybe. Search for autumn stitch markers, because somewhere that's going to be like the first week, because I've got loads of pumpkins and it gets to pumpkin season, October, there we go, and I can never find them. Notion and project page, so I was going to create a project page on my Notion and sort of put you there so you can watch me do it. And what's in the bag, whip version. And then I've got trips out. I've got one to the 24-hour musical, which is something that Meg's doing. We're going pumpkin picking. I'm going to Ashdown Forest, and I've got 2 more. One will be a garden centre. Let me write that in actually, because I haven't written that down yet. Garden centre. And then I'm going to do each week do a day in the life, but I'm going to try and do like a day in the life of a day when I'm working, like a Saturday, a Sunday, and then maybe like a special day. So I think I only need 4 of them. I might need 5. And obviously you will get some day in the lives during all of the rest of this. But the idea is, if it's only a 10-minute video, it focuses on that one feature. So I might be cooking and chatting to the girls and talking to you about what I'm knitting and things. So it's not just going to be me showing me the soup I'm cooking or anything like that. It will be a chat throughout as well. But I need to keep them, if I'm going to do these daily, I need to keep them short enough that I can edit them. I mean, it is ridiculous, because normally when I do these things, I end up with like 2 hours worth of footage, and you're like, that's not going to work. But yeah, so that'll be an idea of what it'll be like. I'm going to try and do some crafts, which will be nice for my headspace. I need to get my house tidied up because the lounge looks like a bomb's dropped. Again, it was last year, it was the lounge too. But the lounge looks like the bomb's dropped in it. And despite me having a word with members of my family and saying, you really need to move the things that you've got in the lounge, I've been told on a couple of occasions it's not my stuff. So yes, it is, because it's not mine. I also need to do some major furniture shuffling, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. I want to redo my desk. Not sure how I'll film that, because that will need to be like a giant overhead, and I don't think my giant overhead might work. I've got an overhead over there. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it being structured, so I know what I'm doing that day rather than searching for content. Hopefully you don't mind. It's not too much like a day in the life. There will, as I said, even on days where I'm focusing on things, there will be other sort of bits and pieces in there. And if anything happens that's funny, I will record it. So there's going to be a little bit coming up in a moment, which will give you a taster of what it's like, because that happened last night, and I thought, well, let's just add that. And Meg was on board for it, thankfully. And you will have seen my intro, so that's my new intro. Gaynor, I apologise now for the music, but come on, it had to go with that intro. And I hope you love the outro, because that was an outtake that Meg did, but I was just, she gave it to me. I was like, I'm just going to use that as the outro because I just think it's brilliant. So I hope you'll enjoy that in a minute. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this promo. I hope you enjoy Vlogtober. I'm really looking forward to it. If it goes the way I want it to go, it should be really, really good. And it is embracing those days when I have stuff on that I know I won't be able to do other things, like do the what am I talking about, like doing the crafts and things. Also, forgot, but really important, I have 2 Halloween countdown boxes. Well, I've definitely got one. Hoping to get a second one. I need to talk to somebody today about it. So that'll be exciting. And I thought I might try and knit a couple of pairs of scrappy socks whilst doing it. Hence why I have the hesitation with the Stephen West, which you will see coming up in the podcast on Sunday. Because I'm not sure I've got enough time in October to do all the things I want to do. And I really want to do something with these minis that I'm getting in for Halloween, which is exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I thought we'd be able to open those. So they'll be on a daily basis. I mean, there's not 31 of them, so I'm not quite sure how I'll sprinkle them in, but I'll sprinkle them in somehow. Might need to look at the instructions, because it might be like the 13 days before Halloween that people are opening them, and I don't want to spoil anybody, because I know darn well there will be a lot of people who've got both sets. So yeah, we'll work that one out when I get them and work out what's happening and when people are opening them. Anyway, all that said, I hope you're looking forward to Vlogtober as much as I am. If it's not your thing, please feel free not to watch. I totally get it. But I'm really, really looking forward to doing it and sharing, my October with you, and hopefully getting my house tidied up a little bit. You never know. Anyway, I'm going to leave you now with the footage from last night and my adorable outro. So I'm going to do some pre-Vlogtober, there we go, got it right this time, footage of Meg and a interesting meal that she's cooking herself. So
to tell the viewers what time it is as to why I'm cooking.
Oh yeah, so it's 10 o'clock at night. She's just got in from work, and she's hungry. So we're having fish fingers, burger, chicken dippers.
Don't forget the broccoli.
Possibly in a sandwich.
No.
No, we're not going with the sandwich anymore. Okay, that makes the broccoli not quite so strange. But yeah, and we're having broccoli too, which might now mean I need to put it on the shopping order, because I need broccoli during the week.
You stop sniffing my butt.
And this one's getting in on the axe, aren't you? Hey?
Did Kate tell you what I asked her to make for dinner, Mum?
Yes, she did. I was like, cheeky monkey. So Kate's making us dinner on Friday night, and this one here got the choice of what she wanted. And what did she want?
A roast.
So Kate is making her a roast, but she's very proud of her little sis at the moment. So little sis is getting a treat meal,
Yeah, boy.
which I'm very much looking forward to.
I just said I was going to put those in the air fryer. Well, go in the oven now, aren't they?
Fair enough. We've got a roast Sunday too. I'm doing a pork roast Sunday.
Okay.
I'm going to do one of those. Do you remember panto roasts where I do it in the slow cooker and then pre-cook most of it before I go, and then it takes an hour when I get home.
Yeah.
That's if you're here Sunday, of course.
What do you mean? Well, Panta obviously lives on there.
So you're going to be here on Sunday night.
Theoretically, yeah.
So yeah, so there's I'll tell you what, I'll put this in my Vlogtober promo that I'm going to be doing tomorrow, to just give you a taste of what you might be able to expect for Vlogtober. So this is the meal. Oh, actually, doesn't that look yummy? Oh, I love it. It looks really good. Yummy. Enjoy.